Okay. Good morning. Hello. I know. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? I figured we'd go through. I started recording videos and, for the month and everything. I was like, I don't feel like recording videos. And so here we are. And so I'm going to do the Novembers for Dawn and the gang instead of recording a bunch of them. And this way, because there's like 7 people and their whole fate might change November the 3rd. So I figured let's do it now. So I'll get started in about 2 minutes. We'll start with Donald. Oh, they just flew everywhere. Okay. Okay. And we'll see what's going to happen in November for y'all's president. We'll see what's going to happen then. November, Donald Trump. November. Good morning to everyone coming in. I wanted to actually do these outside, but it started to rain. So here we are. All right, so we start with the 7 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Page of Swords. 4 of Cups. 7 of Swords. Queen of Swords. High Priestess. Queen of Pentacles. King of Wands. Ace of Wands. Clarify. Ace of Wands. Judgment. Okay. We'll clarify again. Okay. So there is an ending to choices or ending to confusion. I'm going to say ending to choices simply because there's something he's hanging on to that he is about to lose. Here with the Five of Cups and the Page of Swords, there's some negative news coming that brings some sadness, some sorrow, some grief, some loss. I recorded a video earlier. I deleted it because I just did. I just figured I'd go live. But it showed, when I did his November, it showed that he's basically going to go into an emotional tailspin, that he is going to have some supporters that are concerned for him because he's kind of going off the rail. But he's going to have a public episode to where you kind of get to see this. Here, the Four of Cups, they're submitting to one's own fate. You can't really escape what's going on right now. And then with the Nine of Cups, the wishful thinking, and the High Priestess, it doesn't really come to fruition. There's something else at work here. You kind of have to just go with the flow. You have to take things as they are. Seven of Swords is your fear, your schemes and dirty work. Your word of warning, however, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is my card for America. So, as I say, the word of warning and the fear usually go hand in hand, and so you are afraid of the strategy by those in the country. And then there is a new action that is going to take place. It is around judgment and truth, so there's going to be a lot of things that are coming out. There are some revelations coming out. However, these are not sudden. These are things that have been building. So even if we I just started Sandra 7 minutes ago. So even if we hear some news that we haven't heard before, know that this is not a sudden thing, that this is information that has been dug up over the years, and now it's sort of coming to the head right now. But there is going to be a loss of choice. So right now you don't have really much choice in the matter. You kind of have to submit to the way things are going. And so the emotional breakdown is on the way. Because mind you, the Five of Cups always tries to remind you that not all is lost, but you have to be a logic-centered person to realize that you still have something left. But this is also crying over spilled milk. This is also detachment from your reality, which is also what the Nine of Cups is. So you're going forward and going on, but you are having a lot of issues, mentally speaking, with sadness and mental breakdown, which is also going to cause some immaturity to come out and things of that nature. Because you don't really get to take a walk on or a victory lap on the Comey Barrett thing, because that really wasn't you. That was Mitch McConnell. So as of your November, it just seems as though you have a very emotional time ahead of you. So beware. So Pence, for all intents and purposes, Mike Pence, Michael Pence, what is your November going to hold for you? Yes, CG. Let's see. November. Hello to everyone coming in. The Empress. That's how, no, it wasn't. That was different. The Empress. Nine of Cups. Six of Cups, the Lovers, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, King of Wands, Six of Wands, the Hangman, Five of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Okay, so we are starting with the Empress and the Nine of Cups. There is some schemes being cooked up in your mind, at least. The action is kind of centered around the past. So there is something that you are stuck with or something that you are trying to bring forth that you brought forth once before. This part right here seems separate and apart from elections. This is something for your own benefit. So you may be trying to work on Plan Z at this point. The Lovers and the Seven of Cups and the Hangman, you are running out of options, though. So that's why this is new, whatever this is that you are trying to bring about, because these little plans here that you are trying to resurrect from the past, because you're stuck in some sort of sense of nostalgia, your support, the people that you were around, they are the ones who are sort of, they can't help you. With the Seven of Cups, that's confusion. The Lovers are the people you want to help you, but the Hangman is stuck and stagnant. So your support is being cut off. It's once was type of thing, because the nostalgia is once was. This is something that's back in the day. With the Five of Pentacles, you will be thrown out and tossed out in the cold, and you will also have a bit of a rocky road ahead of you. Now, your solace, though, however, is you do have enough money to go and live in obscurity. You get to go and chill in the cut, as we used to say. You get to go and just and be to yourself. Here it ends in the King of Swords, which is you, and it's sort of, you just sort of fade into the history books. Now, whether or not you're going to be, this is November. This is not for his future, so I don't know if he's going to be investigated and all that type of stuff. But for his November, he's going to work on his Plan Z, like his exit strategy. Like, what do I do next? That's what he's got going on right now, because there's also this feeling of, thank you, Bob. There is this feeling that he is supposed to be the one to find out what happened. The Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. He is supposed to be the one that find out what happened. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Fool. Yeah, why did the Fool get stabbed in the heart type of thing. He is supposed to go and find out what happened. Yeah, that's his job. That's his job, to find out what happened here. And so again, no, I just started like 10 minutes ago, double A. He is supposed to go find out what happened, but again, his support is also cut off. He's not really going to be in a position to tell you much of anything. I don't think he really wants to, though, either. These are all topsy-turvy. What happened here? So I'm going to look again into Michael Pence. And election night. Election night. Hi, Adrian. How are you? Election night, Mike Pence. 2 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Cups. Struggle to juggle, trying to maintain balance, but there's some confusion here. There's some let's keep going. 8 of Cups, walking away. I'm doing good. 7 of Wands, Justice, and Judgment. So, very interesting. This is election night. Ace of Cups. Yeah. That's blunt. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. There is some struggle to juggle around some confusion. Again, what happened. There is supposed to be a balance, a fairness, but there is going to be a walking away because of the balance and the fairness. This is also possibly our elections as well. And so there's going to be some forced walking away here. Again, let me say this for the record. There is, like reading after reading, we always get there's going to be some delay, that we're not going to know election night, so forth and so forth. But here's why I changed my mind on that. I believe you will know. There's just going to be some dirt thrown. It's kind of like if there was a sandstorm in the sky, you look up in the sky and it's all red dirt, brown dirt, whatever it is. It's just all dirt in the sky. The sun is still there. Space is still there. Like, you can throw up as much dirt and dust as you want, but what's behind it is still behind it. So there is going to be some confusion and some garbage that they're going to spew and things of that nature, but you're going to know. Like, you're going to know who won. And like we always get delays in this type of thing around Donald Trump, and none of them ever come to pass. We said the State of the Union was going to be delayed, and it went on time. We said all of his rallies were going to be delayed. They went on time. The election was going to be delayed. It went on time. Like, there's all these delays, and all of this happened. Those delays have to be talking about something else, and I think I'm just missing it, whatever it is. So I'm not talking delay no more. This in particular thing is going to be exactly, CG. It's going to be the normal crappery that they're going to throw out and say this and this and this and this, and we need to look into that, and 15,000 people voted illegally in this place, and then there's all that type of stuff. But here with the elections, my Justice card, there will be some forced walking away. There will be some abandonment. New horizons are going to have to be reached. There will be a defense on judgment as well, and this is judgment as in a decision has been made. And so decision has been made will elicit emotions. It will also be a new person that is coming in. 8 of Pentacles is a job. And so I asked to clarify the job, and it will be a ending of a job. So somebody is this is Mike Pence election night, remember. So he is indeed going to lose his job, is what this says. So I guess we'll look at Donald and see what Donald Trump has got going on for election night. Donald election night. Yeah, don't fall for the hype. Just do your part. Do your, like, I understand that, you know, that's all everybody keeps getting. Oh, there's going to be a problem with elections. Oh, they're going to hack machines. Just put your vote in and know that something beyond us is still at work. So don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. Do your part. Vote early if you can. Vote once. Vote early if you can. If not, take you a chair and go November 3rd, November 4th for Republicans. Do what you can do and leave the rest alone. Don't worry about it. If you put something out there in the universe, don't stress it to death. Otherwise, it won't come to pass. So, Donald election night, 6 of Pentacles. And the Chariot. The Star. Very positive cards for you. Knight of Swords. The High Priestess. The 8 of Swords. The 10 of Cups. The 8 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Clarified. King of Pentacles. And a 1 of Court card. 10 of Pentacles. So 6 of Pentacles, there will be a lot of talk, especially about discipline and victory and things of that nature. And we got this in the bag. There might be a bit of, there's going to be a setup for, it's kind of, is the way I see it anyway, is Donald Trump will say, he will set it up to where if he loses, then you will say it's rigged. If he wins, then it's okay. So right now he's setting up or he will, especially on election night, this was rigged. That he really won, and he's going to be trying to put out the information that he is indeed the victor, and if he's moving forward, and There is an agenda to that, and it has something to do with the future. But again, there's an agenda to that. He is trying to trap and bind the momentum, because it's going to be evident. This is why I say we're going to know. It's going to be evident he did not win. What they're going to do afterwards is the smoke and mirror show. So look for that. I mean, we know that we need to read on that one, but that's what's going to happen. So there you go. Yeah. Stuck in the past. Hi, book. So let's change it up. Let's do the kids. Thank you, me, myself, and I. So let's start with Ivanka for November. Yeah, speak it like it's already happened. Declare into the universe. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has won the presidential election. Speak it. It has happened. So, Ivanka, the Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's support and time. The Empress, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Strength, Eight of Swords. Something tells me, does she still work in the administration? Because there's the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. There is, her fortunes are going to change, whether good or bad. Let's see. They're not going to be horrible. Well, never mind. Yeah, the fortunes are going to change, and you are going to be heavily burdened with something. It is going to be a heartbreaking result. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, there will be also you and a female, I don't know if it's a female assistant, but you and some woman close to you. This is a person you know on an intimate basis, so you're friends or pen pals or whatever the heck, but there's going to be some sort of you and some female friendship here that is going to be called into scrutiny. There's also going to be some retreat from the administration is how I feel. Here with the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, there's going to be some rapid movement trying to distance yourself. Oh, that's possibly what it is. Like once everything sort of hits the fan, then Donald who? So it's going to be some distancing yourself from the administration and your role that you played in it. You did get a lot from this administration. You benefited heavily. That's why Letitia all up y'all nose and behind. But you will have a binding moment here. Like I said, you will try to retreat from the administration here with the Four of Swords. There is here with this powerless, you are going to try to step out and move on. That's not what you're going to, that's what I'm saying you're going to. That's not what you're going to say, mind you, here with the town crier. But that is what is going to be if you look at it, because she's going to be talking about what they're going to be doing in the future and moving on in the future, future. Like it's going to be all this, well, we're going to go and we're going to assess this and we're going to move here and we're going to move there and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, everybody just lost their job. And so now you're trying to distance yourself from all the garbage that this man has been doing for 4 years. And I don't know who this person is that y'all are going to be scrutinized, you and this other woman here, but it's not Melania. It's some other, well, it could be, because this is a motherly figure here with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's your actual mother or if it's Melania, but y'all got some issues on the way. So we'll see. Let's go Junior. Thank you, Catherine. Junior for November. We can see you, Maritza. So the Five of Pentacles, thrown out in the cold. The Three of Cups. It's a bad celebration, or a celebration that that yields bad results. Hangman. Seven of Swords. Two of Swords. Seven of Wands. Three of Swords. Why he always gets horrible cards? Yeah, you're doing it too. We're going towards moving towards the future. Look at all this other stuff we're going to be doing. We don't really need this gig. You ugly anyway, type of thing. The Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. This is being shunned, pushed out in the cold, picked out to be picked on. And then there's the Three of Cups. That's supposed to be a celebration, but when you read them together, he is their little get together is going to end badly. Two of Pentacles and the Hangman. There is a decision that needs to be made, but you are cut off from making it, and you are stuck. You are trying to assess your situation, and it's not really working out for the better. Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the World. There's also some schemes that you're going to have to be defending against, and it will be in the media. It will be in the media. Now, this is you. This is not Trump. This is Junior. This is you. You have to defend against something. Somebody might be looking into something, or something may come out. But you are also talking about going forward, making money, possibly even because you want to run for. You said you want to run for president in 4 years, but that's not going to happen, buddy. But here you have so moving on is what you're going to claim. Oh, Lord. So you have a less than eventful. Let's go, Eric. We'll see, Linda. We'll see. Eric. Eric. The Moon. Two of Cups. Queen of Wands. Y'all all are getting this card. Clarify this Queen of Wands for me, folks. Six of Swords. Yeah, this is something post. So I think this might be a judge of some sort. The Star. Page of Cups. Four of Coins. The World. Five of Swords. Ten of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Moon and Two of Cups. There will be an investigation on relationships. Relationships. Unions that you have made, but this is not family. This is outside people. The Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. There will be something here. Whoever this person is elicit emotions from you. This is also some look at the activity of the children specifically. And then there is something in the future here that is being pried away from you. So I don't know what you have been holding on to all this time, but something is being pried away from you. And I don't know if it's just your privacy or whatever it is, because something here around your relationships is being exposed. And then there's a revelation and a new action. So something around your relationships is being exposed. Something's being pried away from you. I don't know if it's a peanut or if it's hi Kathy's mom, or if it's whistle-blown dirt just being dug up, or whatever the case may be. But it doesn't feel like, it kind of feels as though, hi Catherine, it kind of feels as though this is past information, something you've been sitting on, and you have tried to hold it, but somebody is bringing it up, or somebody else that is involved is pushing it out there. So some exposure is on the way. Hi, Lori. Hope you stay safe with all those storms out there. So let's go bar November. I wanted to do my readings outside too, but it's been raining all day. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. So doing a job, moving forward, there are some things that you need to tie up. Five of Pentacles. There's rejection. Four of Wands, administration. Ten of Swords. There's ending, loss, and rejection. I don't see the Eight of Pentacles, so I can't say like Trump's going to fire him. But the Moon and the administration. There is some uncertainty around the administration, though. And the Star and then your future with it. Page of Coins. There is there is some documents that Bar has that he is going to possibly be keeping for safekeeping. Here in the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, there are loose ends that he has to tie up. And then the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, this is the loss and the rejection. Like supreme loss, supreme rejection, loses everything. Then the administration, there is some uncertainty around it, especially going forward, because mind you, even if they lose on November 3rd, they still have November 3rd through 30th or 31st, I mean, is it 30 days? And then November, December, January, or at least most of January, to still be in there. So there are some things that you have to tie up. They're not gone on November 3rd. So his uncertainty is still there. So he has another 3 months to either tie things up or be fired. But He loses everything, whatever it is. But I think he's prepared for it too. This is not like he's destitute and thrown on the street living in a box. He's prepared to lose what he's prepared to lose and then tie up loose ends everywhere else. He has an insurance policy too. Yep. Betrayal in the King of Swords here. There's something in the law, and he has to walk away from it. Then the devil is coming to an end, therefore his work here. The devil, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands is coming to an end. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. All right, let's go Jared. Thank you, Foolish Tarot. Jared. Please don't spread. Let's go off the top. Jared, Seven of Swords. Sneaky thieving. Eight of Swords. Powerless. Good old devil. Shows your face again. Knight of Cups. The Moon. Two of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Four of Wands. So, thank you, JC. This is the kind of person that you're going to have to stop on purpose. So after his job is going on, like he still has stuff that he is going to try to do. Here with the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords, he is not in he's not in a position to stop what he's doing. He owes a lot of people that he cannot stop right now. He has to continue to do whatever he can. He's kind of like Barr. He has to tie up some loose ends as well. There are some offers that have been made. He has no choice in the matter. And here we have while he is still in the White House or in the administration, he has to try to tie up these loose ends. Because he has very shady, deep, treacherous connections. You know, I want to ask something here. These deep, shady, treacherous connections, were these his idea? Or did he just get caught up with the wrong people? Because his father went to jail, prison, in fact, right? But he knows some very, very gross people. And so, was he always this corrupt, or did he become this corrupt when he married into this family? Because you have some very shady connections. Yeah, I love these cards. They're very shiny. Let's see. Justice. Chris Christie of all people, oh Lord. Queen of Pentacles. What's your reliability there? Page of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. The World. Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. 4 of Wands. The apple just didn't fall far from the tree. It's one or two things happens to a child raised in a weird environment. Like if you grew up and your parents were alcoholics, either you're going to become one or you're not, because you see what alcoholism did to somebody, therefore you rejected that lifestyle, or whatever the case may be. But in this in particular case, it did not fall far from the tree. Thank you, Catherine. Appreciate you. Here, 7 of Pentacles. This is deep-seated. This is something in him as inside man, the immature child. So this has been him as sort of his destiny for a very long time because of what he was always around. So that's interesting. So this is him. And now, mind you, the administration put him in contact with worse people, but he was always sort of a criminal at heart because, you know, don't fall far from the tree. So, Letitia and Trump.org, Trump family, Letitia and Trump family. Thank you, Laura. Thank you very much. Letitia and the Trump Dynasty. What's on the bottom? 7 of Cups. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Hi, D green. 8 of Swords comes back again. Yeah, exactly, Catherine. 8 of Cups. King of Wands. Hi, Mark. 7 of Pentacles. The Tower. Strength. 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. 2 of Cups. And you can't see none of that over there. There we go. And Death. So 4 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. There's something being held on to as tight as you possibly can. Whatever that is, we'll say financial information since this is a financial card. And that's mainly what she is investigating. But there, I mean, you know, you find, if you turn over that rock, you're going to find all kind of stuff. But anyway, there is something there that is going to leave someone else very powerless. And what I think it is here with this is usually my card for like investments and taxes and things of that nature. That part is going to be there's something you can't do you can't stop it. There's, how to explain this? It's like once your influence of your position goes away, there's nothing you can do to stop what she needs to do. Now, there is still going to be some pushback. Like he's not just completely, good morning, Joanne. He's not completely rendered powerless. There is still some pushback. So there are still some things that, you know, he's going to try to do. However, you are powerless to stop this because of, hi, Tim, because of what's going on now. Because the only thing saving you is your position. The people around you are helping you because of your position. Your position itself is helping you. But here the investigation cracks something open. Whoever the digger is, whoever the investigator is, whoever the one that's looking into something, it's not her, it's somebody else. Is it her? It's in Sivance. This is, she has, I don't want to call him assistant, but thank you, Joanne. But there's somebody in a position below hers that is a male, is it not? But whoever it is getting information for the future. But your word of warning is actions. So your goose is cooked with New York. Thank you, Foolish Tarot. There's somebody looking into your business, and they're about to break it open. They are about to break it open. Catherine, I don't get that, that he was going to manipulate the Electoral College. Because if we did a reading earlier, you're going to know who won. I mean, I know we keep getting delay this, delay that. Hi, Jen. But no, I think election day, you will know. He's just going to do a lot of smoke and mirror show after that. Bye, Dan. But your money, your financial records, your financial partnerships. This is the thing. Oh, there it is again. This is the thing he has feared and feared and feared. And mind you, like Lori said, you fear something enough, you will draw it to you. Here it is. The new actions around your finances that are going to leave you in a lurch. Manipulation. There's your work and your time has run out. And then there is the opposition and the judges. I mean, yeah, there you go. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yes, book bewitched. Hi, Darla. How will her investigations go? How will her cases go? I love shiny things. Hi, MIG. Nine of Cups. And there it is. It's your family money. I can't remember where I got them, but they're called, I think they're called Rider-Waite Black and Gold or something like that. Three of Pentacles, probably Amazon, though. I'm pretty sure it's there. Everything's there. It's like Walmart. Three of Pentacles, shady business. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. Eight of Cups. Nine of Swords. Okay, this is going to sound crazy. So ignore it if you will. I think one of these kids is going to run away. I really do. She is investigating the greed. And I said this in another reading. They are going to, or Donald Trump specifically, is going to say something about loss of money. Like how he lost, $800 million and therefore he doesn't have to pay any taxes or whatever. This some cockamamie story about loss of money and things of that nature. Then there's going to be some overseas connections here with the Six of Swords and some shady business. So she's going to be looking into loss of money, shady business overseas. And one of those kids has some that I almost used that deck too, and I said, you know what, I can't use that one right now because it played too much. There is going to be no, it's raining, Adventure Spirit. I actually want to do my readings outside, but it's raining today. I didn't feel like to wear shoes. And so there's going to be one of these kids that also has some overseas connections too, but I think they are going to run. I really do. At least one of them. They're going to escape somehow, some way, where they're running away, whether they're changing their face and their name or swinging from the rafters. I don't know what it is, but somebody's running. And then there might be some drug related money too, kind of like if they're invested in fentanyl or invested in Regeneron or whatever the case may be, there may be some insider trading type thing too. But I get the word drugs from this, so there's some sort of drug related something too. So she's busy. At least we know somebody in the country is doing some work. Mercy alive. Okay. Let's see. Let's use you. Let's use you, I said. Who else is down here? Oh, I want to look at. So this is Tarot, the tarot. Political reading and readers going forward after the election. Political readings going forward after the election. It is a pretty cup. It don't hold much, but it is pretty. Got it from Amazon. It's like $13 or something like that. And that's metal. Don't put it in the microwave. It comes with a little spoon too. It has a little spoon with it. Bringing in the stragglers. All right, foolish tarot. There's space for everybody. So if you read, start your channel. Start your channel. So this is what we're talking about here. We got a few readers in here, Jen. We got Red Lentil Healing. We got MIGC Tarot. Foolish Tarot. And the rest of y'all who don't have tarot channels, but you read anyway. CG reads too. You read, don't you? CG. All right. Tarot readings, political readings going forward. I did this one earlier and just deleted it. What's life without a spoon? Right? Linda, see, I was like, Sandra reads too. I don't want to tear up my cup, but you know what? It wasn't that expensive. I'll buy another one. So 9 of Wands, there's a lot of work ahead. I know I got this question a couple of times. What are you going to read on when Trump is gone? Well, see, my channel in particularly, let me do a little shameless plug right now. I have a bunch of readings that have absolutely nothing to do with politics. I'm not a political person, believe it or not. I don't sit around and watch the news. I don't really care until I turn on the camera, and then I'm forced to care. But this is what we're going to read. The same thing. I mean, there is zero chance that if he wins or loses, that we're not going to have to talk about him. Zero chance. He's still going to be in the paper. Letitia James is going to be up his nose and his behind. So, yeah, he's going to still dominate our lives for the next 800 years or until he kicks the bucket and all his kids jump in the bucket with him. 3 of Cups. There's your togetherness. There's your community. And then there is the Knight of Pentacles. So you still have a job to do. You still have to be reliable sources, you readers out there. Now, I will say this, though. It will, if, let's say, no, I'm stop saying if, for God's sakes. Pardon me while I bail myself. When he loses, universe, I am declaring this. When he loses, this will be a different kind of energy in the readings. Right now, when you look at the readings, there is a bit, in some of us, there is a bit of worry that, like, say, who's going to win the election? And then you're kind of on pins and needles until they get to the last card type of thing. So there is going to be a different energy in the readings going forward because he will already be out. And so if he's out, then at least you don't have to deal with his influence as president. Now you just have to deal with his influence as some, nasty person. And so then there's the Sun. 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. So you still got some work to do. You here with the 6 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. These are your readers. These are all the people that you watch. The 9 of Pentacles and the Sun. This is where you get your security and your information from and your illumination. They're going to be bringing it to you via spirit world. Okay. 7 of Wands, the Fool. There's going to be a brand new something to talk about. So even if, let's say Trump got caught up in the rapture and the rest of us is down here and he has no more readings for us to do, and he's just gone completely. He's disappeared from history. There's nothing else to talk about. We'll still have to do this. Why? Because remember when Epstein vanished as well, and we spent an entire 2 weeks talking about him and not Trump? There's other stuff that's going to happen. There's other stuff that's going to go on. You got Junior and Eric, boy 1 and boy 2, and the girl. Yeah, there's still going to be a lot here. There's 85 people who have either quit or have been indicted out of his administration. Like there's plenty to talk about. And so we will have more actions to take place, more lives, more reads, more this, more that. It's not over. If you got a tarot deck, Lenormand deck, Kipper deck, Oracle cards, whatever you got, and you want to join the fray, join the fray. There's space for everyone. So, the joy. The joy, general read. I'll be here, Joy. Okay, I have a question for the chat, though. And it's okay if it bothers you. I'm not gonna, I'm not flipping out here. Is this loud? Because I have this thing on my microphone that is supposed to reduce the noise, and it's not supposed to peak. So is it loud still? Because if it is, that means this thing didn't work. If I'm trying to stop the tapping part, because I know that's loud. Well, good, share. It's not loud. Because I got this. It's a little loud. Not loud. Loud. Not loud. No, it's not. No. Shuffling. No, not to you. No, it's fine. Okay, it is loud. Well, most say no. Some of you say it is, but it's loud, but who cares? Okay. So, because I got this, it's the pop filter. I got it over the microphone, and it's supposed to not make sounds peak, kind of like the bell thing, to where everything is supposed to be the same sound or the same level or whatever. I don't know. And the reason I got it is because this thing, I tend to tap. Like this, the shuffling's gonna stay. But the tapping part is something I've been trying not to do because it is loud. And so anyway, because I like the sound of shuffling cards. And I do this all day anyway. It's perfect when it doesn't touch the table. Yeah, that was my thing. Is it loud? Okay, anyway. Ain't nothing I can do about that. The joy. It's the same. Okay. The joy. General read. The joy. Why not, Lisa? I have no idea. I got that a lot when I first started. You're shuffling is too okay. Well, I'm gonna keep shuffling, so I don't know what to tell you. Thank you, JC. 10 of Wands and the Tower. He's going to be weighed down by something that comes crumbling down. This is not what you want to see in the beginning here. General read now. I'm not talking about his cases or going to court or anything like that. I just want to see what comes up. And there it is. It has something to do with the law here, with the Queen of Swords. Judgment, Hierophant, and the Emperor. Somebody with a lot of authority is, and this might be not a judge. This is someone with some other kind of authority here. This is someone of some other kind of authority. I don't know who this is. But this Emperor. This is somebody else. This isn't a judge. Now, here's the judge part with his involvement in the government and the Queen of Swords. So here's the court part. This is somebody else. And he is weighed down severely by something crumbling down. Eight of Wands, he is going to have to testify or to do some talking to somebody here with the Queen of Swords, somebody in the courts. So that means you're going to be under oath. The Four of Wands, okay, this is in the administration. This is somebody as part of Donald Trump's circle. Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. You're about to be defeated somehow, some way. Okay, Joanne. There is some defeat coming your way. I mean, it's here pretty much. It just needs to be followed through on. Because here's the crumbling down. This is you. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is you, and you're taking out of the machines and the things like that, basically trying to make the election harder for Joe Biden. Even though, I mean, come on. This is the part. Okay, never mind. Moving on. And then the Five of Swords. There's your defeat. There's your loss. Somebody is about to bring you a severe loss. You got caught up with the wrong people, young man. Oh, good one, Dominant. I'm going to do these. We're going to go Madame Mendora for Dejura. Oh, Dejura. I do that. Dejura. Dejoy. Let's do 10. Let's do 10. All right, so we have a lie that we're started off here with Black Cat and Serpent. There's a plot that is going to be investigated. There is a plot. Again, I was trying not to say this because I don't want to rant. Not right now, anyway. You cannot make the election harder for Democrats. If you're going to make it harder, you're going to make it harder for everyone. Not just you, even if you target blue states. There's still more. If it's called a blue state, that means there's more Democratic votes than there are Republican votes. Even if you took half of those Democratic votes, it's still a blue state and is more than likely still going to make up the difference. So what you need is to just not cheat and lie, and then, maybe somebody will like you and vote for you. But anywho, the Black Cat and the Serpent, we have a plot here that is supposed to be, what's the word? It's supposed to be concealed, but it's not. Caduceus and the Chimera. This is not something that fits. This is not something you could have justified. Therefore, it does not help you. It does not help you get better. It does not help you go towards the future with the better intent. The Chimera is a creature of random parts. Therefore, they don't fit. That means that there is something out of place here. So when you're taking out sorting machines, rationalize that. Why would you take out a sorting machine? Rationalize. You can't rationalize that. Again, this is a plot with the Serpent. This is not something that you are doing to help anything. It's kind of like Chris Christie and the Bridgegate thing. You're shutting down half of actually all of the bridge pretty much for a traffic study. How does that help? Rationalize the traffic study. Tell me what you learned from this traffic study. Tell me what you accomplished by taking out these sorting machines. What did you accomplish? And now people see your relationship, the intuition. This is basically the proof is already there. You just need to put it together to make a case. And then this is your friendship with the golem. This is somebody you blindly do things for, i.e. Donald Trump. So now we have with the sun, the perseverance, and the serendipity. You still want to try to help, but right now, like I said, with that tower and the 10 of wands, you can't. You need a new prospect or a new horizon. Again, the serendipity is a new prospect. The sun is perseverance. He wants to move forward and try to do something else, but you can't. Like your spot has been blown up here. You cannot rationalize why it is you did such a thing. And then we see the relationship that you had. And so when you put it all together and say, okay, you have this relationship and then you have this action. This action had to benefit this relationship, and now you still want to try to do something else? No. And then we have the maiden and the love card. So this is what's going to get you in trouble. The maiden is naivety. This is jumping in both. Again, this is the deck. Oh, Sandra, it's called Madame Endora's Fortune cards. They're basically oracle cards. This is where I get the term Medusa from, because that's the card that's in this deck. This combination leads to this. I didn't draw this, so we're not going to use that in this reading, but this combination can lead to such a thing. Now, how? Because you jump in both feet first and you don't think. Naivety. And you don't think about what it is you're doing. You don't think about how it is this is going to impact you. Even your relations, you're just doing this for somebody else. This also, the golem, this is a person who blindly follows. So again, this is describing you to a T. The naivety, the stupid plan that you cannot justify, the blindly following. This is what's leading to your tower moment, to your tower and your 10 of wands. This is what's leading to it. So, congratulations on all that you are about to receive. May you be truly grateful. What a maroon. Okay. Election night. Elmer Fudd, that's funny. What's that? 7 of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Right, election night. I try, Sandra. Thank you, Linda. Election night. Let's start here. Let's do a rune first. Election night. All right. Test my memorization first. Hagalos. Urus. And Tifwas. Gabo. And Kanaz. So, there is some danger and something untamed. So somebody is going to have a fit. Then there is, I don't know what that one is. That's gifts. And then I don't know what that one is. Okay, so let's get the paper. Hagalos, natural disaster, catastrophe, hardship, and natural disaster. Maybe lightning will strike again. Urus, physical strength, speed, untamed, energetic. So we have hardship, and weakness. There's that. Tifwas, there's justice and fairness. Don't worry about the election. Gebo, there's your gifts and friendships. And then Kanaz. This is exposure, instability, and false hope. Do not worry about the election. So, let's see what this says. 4 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Something is complete. Ten of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Thank you, Joanne. Knight of Cups, Death, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So, the bones are like, I don't know what it's called, but it's not like the runes, no. It's like scattering things and reading that. I like that too, but the runes are different because the runes have symbols on them. You read the symbol itself. When you scatter bones, you're reading the pattern of the actual bones itself. So we have the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. There is some completion and some, I guess, reliability. And the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. Nostalgia is cut off. The old ways is cut off. The stuck in the past is cut off. It has ended. The 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and Knight of Cups. There will be some going forward with something that is a little more attractive. So it seems as though those stuck in the past are done. And then we move forward to a better offer. And then the Knight of Swords. There is some sort of, there's going to be some there's a mental battle happening when you really think about, yes, there'll be protests and there'll be, stupid people out in the streets and that type of thing. But the problem is these people that are stuck in the past here with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords. These are your real problem, because Donald Trump was just their catalyst to come say what they wanted to say. They're still going to be there even if he's not. They're still going to feel the same. It's kind of like cancel culture. They'll take a racist and that person will lose their job, but they'll lose their job, but they're still a racist. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can remove their source, their Donald Trump source, but they're still who they are. We'll see. We will see. Because what you really need to change is not necessarily the president. You need to change hearts and minds. That's going to be nearly impossible. Let's look and see. How can we? You can't. Okay. I want to ask, how do you fix this situation? How do we heal these in particular people? How do we bridge the gap, that type of thing? And then Spirit says to me, because I want to do the reading, the Spirit says to me, you can't fix them. They have to want to fix themselves. You have shown them examples of, as we hear, like, there's 800 people in the chat room, and we're all different walks of life. We're all different types of people. We get along, and nobody hurling racial epithets at each other or nothing like that. So the problem is not the majority. The problem is within the nucleus, that family, that sharing hate-filled messages with your children type thing. And I'm going to do the reading anyway. You have to want to change, though. Like, nobody can come change you. Because, I mean, it's up to me. I put you all on a spaceship and just send you north, and you land where you land and recolonize there and do something crazy and stupid with, y'all all want your own planet and own country anyway. So, just send them up there, see what they can do. It is a mental illness, and that's why I say you need to want to change, or to recognize. So let's see. Let's see. Page of Swords. There it is. I mean, this is my card for children with behavioral issues. So this is on the inside. It starts with you. like any other thing that you're suffering from. Hangman, you must change your perspective. But you still have to want to do this. Nine of Cups. Get out of your head. Get out of your fantasy world. All of the minorities and all of the people that don't look like you are not going away. Here we are. The Fool. Change your perspective and then move on. I did him, Judith. He is a religious extremist, but he is centered on the business aspect of religion, not necessarily the God aspect of religion. He is connected to business when it comes to religion. He's very dogmatic, but it's basically just to get money and power and influence. And then there's the Moon and the Nine of Cups. Again, the Moon, your subconscious, your deep thoughts, your contemplation, your Nine of Cups, your wishful thinking. It's in your head. You have to want to change it. This is why the perspective card is here. You have to want to change it. The Hierophant. Your morals, your moral compass, your spiritual teachings. It is not godly to be hateful. It is not godly to be racist. Your skin is the same color as everybody else's, believe it or not. Don't care who you are, whether you are from Africa or whether you're from Ireland. Everybody has brown skin. So it's not based in reality. This is based in your mentality, which is something you have to change. Your moral compass has been perverted by your perception, and you have to correct that. That is how you get rid of racism. It's mental. This is not in your spirit to be this way. This is not in your spirit to be this way. Oh, well. What does the rune say? Let's see. Burkano. There is, I knew you was coming. This is the racism rune, actually. Oppression, racism. Laws and Unyo. So Burkano is about life, birth, restoration, liberation, family issue. There's your oppression and racism. Kanaz, again, is exposure. And Unyo, comfort, joy, pleasure, harmony, spiritual reward, deliverance. Deliverance, the exposure. Can y'all talk about something else? Why are we arguing back and forth in the comments? Whatever you're typing currently, drop it and talk about something else. So, exposure. That's how you're going to start. Now that you see it, like I said before, when you become aware, you become responsible. because now you cannot hide from the thing that you just seen. You cannot hide from the thing that you have just realized. You can try, but it will not work. So there you go. So Vladimir, election night. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I got a new deck too. Of course I did. It's called Angel. Yes, Angel, that's what it's called. Angel Wisdom Tarot. And I still have the box for this one. I like them. Like if you're a person who cares about cardstock, you probably hate this because this is basically paper. So I mean, but let's see. Oh, I think 123 is what I have now. So let's see. It's a very, very, very positive deck too. So if you are a person who does not like that kind of thing, because there are some who don't, and simply because you shouldn't have to shield information. Like the tower does not have to be pretty. It is what it is. It's not a negative card or anything. It's a card with information. You don't have to try to make it seem pretty. It doesn't need to be cute. It can be what it is. Anyway, so here we go. Vladimir, election night. Waka Flocka is supporting Trump too. Like okay. 50 Cent said he wanted to as well, but like I don't understand. Anyway, Vladimir, election night. They don't spread very well. There's did you eat your Wheaties? Did you eat your poison today? 8, 9, and 10. All right. Election night. 10 of Wands. There's some burden happening. Because we have to remember, as much as he influences a lot of what's happening in the world, he's got a boss too. He's got people pulling his strings too. The 9 of Wands, yeah, he's going to be sort of inundated with accountability as well. Judgment, yeah. But you know what this also spells. I mean, not that I should say that in a celebratory fashion, but this spells bad for the Dawn. This is not the person that Donald Trump wants to be burdened in this world. because you owe him. And Vladimir is going to be worried. Election night, 9 of Swords. Going to be burdened election night, the Star, because of something going on in the future that it's uncertain. Because you know Obama hated you, and I'm pretty sure Biden does too. So then there's the 5 of Cups, worried about the loss. His Sharpie's gone. His Sharpie is gone. Who took my pen? 4 of Cups, nothing you can do about it. Page of Pentacles, we're talking money, documents, that type of thing. The 8 of Wands, communications, and the Ace of Cups. There's going to be somebody, yeah, it's there's a new person that will be chosen. So there's that. He's not going to be in a good headspace, that's for sure. It's centered around money and documents and things that the Sharpie was supposed to be alleviating to make lighter for him. Like, sure, he can invade Ukraine, but what about my sanctions? What about my this? What about my that? Like, I got people I answer to too. Okay. So that's how he is on election night. Let's look at his November then. Vladimir is November. Let's see. Now, people have complained about Trump karma never seems to catch him. Karma is very patient. We as people are not, okay? Things do not happen in our time. Things happen in the universe's time, and it takes a long time sometimes. But if anybody had some karma coming, shouldn't it more than likely be him and don't email Jen Lynn Tarot, Larry girl. She's always behind. That doesn't help. And her emails are where she gets her readings from. Don't add to the stress. November, 3 of Wands. 8 of Wands. New plans, moving forward, quick energy too. Because he's going to have to get on the ball because, again, he's the one that is also burdened. He has bosses too. 6 of Swords. 3 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, that's what I was saying. I interrupted myself. No, I did say it. Okay, never mind. I interrupted myself again. He's going to pick a new person. There is somebody else. He's going to pick a new person. There's other things that he needs to have. And mind you, he could not, he can't help this. Again, he just can't. And so he has to try something else. Hangman, new perspective change. 7 of Wands, defending the Fool, in your word of warning. He's going to spell bad news for you. It is interesting that he's getting all this somebody putting a boot on his neck energy here. I think the presidential election, don't worry about that. What you should worry about is your local elections, because he needs what he wanted was the US and the UK to be, or I should say the EU, to be unstable. Those were his main oppositions. So he needs those to be unstable. And so now he is probably going to work on trying to flip the House or the Senate. That way Joe Biden becomes lame duck for his last 2 years, like Obama. Anyway, I'm not going into that because that's a whole other thing. So make sure you stay on your P's and Q's in your local elections there. Let's use these some more. They got to get used to the ugly energy. So general read on Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh says that his cancer is getting worse. So let's see. Yes, Laura, they will. They're AOC and Bernie Sanders were actually talking about, I can't remember where it was or when it was, but they were talking about environmental protections being reinstated and new things being created, so forth and so forth. So yes. So Rush Limbaugh general read. The Lord Jesus. Well, good, Laura. You keep up the good fight. We have no plan. We have no plan B. No planet B either. Release is the death card. So I'm going to just leave it right there for you. And the Lovers, okay. So I think he may be having an issue with his radio show. He may become too ill to continue it. So he might stop this. But I mean, it ain't like you dig ditches. I mean, you talk for God's sakes. But anyway, but here's the talking. Here's the town crier with the Page of Wands. Then there's the Ten of Wands, there's Burden, and then the Magician, the Power and Influence, and then the Hierophant, the Wise Counsel card. I just get the feeling that he is not long for his radio show. Page of Pentacles, there's the Five of Cups, there's your sorrow and loss, your grief. And the Queen of Cups, there's your nurses and tending tos. And then the Ace of Cups, there's a new emotion that is being elicited here by the power and the influence. So I think you are going to stop your little show. And it might be health related. Let's do a health reading too. Like we know what he has, but I want to do it anyway. There's my telephonus apparatus here. Okay, so You can knock on heaven's door, but who's going to answer it? Jesus opened the door. Hey, come on in, psych. Get out of here. So, Rush Limbaugh. Yes, he has terminal lung cancer, he said. So let's see what else is going on. Dark order. Okay. Ace of Cups. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 8 of Wands. Okay, so you're having a lower body issue too. 2 of Swords. Long kidneys. So something. Oh no, that's not that. That's loss of senses. I think doesn't chemo affect your senses? I know there is, well, you and all people are probably different. There is a woman that used to come into the store I worked in when I lived in Oklahoma. She was going through chemo, and she says she lost her senses a lot. Like she could either not smell, or she could not taste, or she could not something, but the smell and the taste will go away a lot. 3 of Pentacles. All right, 4 of Cups. There's your treatments. 8 of Swords. Infections. You're getting an infection, or you're having an infection. You are supposed to stay away from everything. But you're having an infection here. All of these cards are sort of, and there's your nerves. Your nerves are probably on fire because of the chemo. And so there's the nerves. Oh, there's your Cancer. Page of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. There's the Cancer. 2 of Cups. Wait. Oh, yeah, 2 of Cups anyway. Lungs. Lung cancer. But you're having an infection. Like lower body. I don't know if there's a cut or a bruise or something, but you're having a lower body problem. Makes you vulnerable to infection. Well, he's getting one. He is getting one. Well, I don't know. I'll refrain from comments so that I don't. So I'll stay grounded. So there you go. And what else did I have? A yeast infection. I'm not fooling with you. Oh, Lord. That's good and funny. Sweet Jesus. Oh. Oh, God. All right. Obama, election night. Oh, Obama. Oh, say, can you see? There's the Death card and the 8 of Pentacles. A change in the daily life. here with the King of Pentacles. He is starting to campaign now, they said. There is the Fool and the Eight of Pentacles around the King of Pentacles. This is him. Isn't he a earth sign? He's an earth sign now. No, he's a fire sign, isn't he? He's earth sign right now because there's him. I don't know what kind of working he's going to be doing. I know him and Eric Holder were working on districting maps, but oh, this is Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a change that he's not going to get away from. And I don't really think he wants to because he put himself in this position. Some sort of advisor or advisory role, and may not be a job itself. This just may be part of his daily life. The Moon and the Fool. So there is the beginning to something here. What's this Moon? He is going to be doing some behind the scenes. This is going to feel okay. There's going to be some things that are said, some messages that go out that actually come from him, but he's not going to be the one to say it. So there might be some speeches or some, because it's not policy. Might be some speeches or something like that come out from him. Let's see what else we get. There's the Sun. Nine of Wands. Seven of Swords. Some plans. Some behind the scenes plans. Some behind the scenes plans here. He's going to be doing some work. I think a part of him, although he gets to not be president, and I think he kind of likes that, he does get to have influence now. And sometimes that's kind of that's what you want. You want to be able to sit in your chair, not move, and throw words out there. So he's going to be feeling good about election night. When is election? That's Tuesday. I think I work that day. I have to quit. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Oh, no, I can't work that day. I have to go vote that day. Because I have to vote in person. I think I can go early, though. I need to look into that. I was just thinking we'll just go on the 3rd. So I need to look at that first and see if I can go early. Anyway. So, personal reading. How will I feel on election day? Oh, yeah, I can't do... Now, if YouTube want to pay me not to work, then I'll just do this full time. But no, have to go adult in real life. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories, Four of Cups. There's some boredom happening on election day. Eight of Cups, walking away from something that is bored. 10 of Wands, working. The Moon. Some mystery around such things. High Priestess, Five of Cups, and 10 of Cups. It would be fine, but going to be severely bored with something here. Like severely. Severely bored with something here. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, that is. I want to look at that right now too. Donald Trump. How does he feel about Obama on the campaign trail? Because now the gloves are off and he can say whatever he wants to say. How does he feel? Yeah, I think, Janet, didn't you say election day you'll start at 6 Central? So I'll join at some point during that day. So, 2 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. He's losing his crap right now. 10 of Swords, ultimate loss. 2 of Pentacles, struggle to juggle, chaotic environment. Queen of Cups, support 6 Eastern. Okay. 5 Central. 10 Wands, 3 of Pentacles. He he wants some star power out for him. He wants some star power out there for him. 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Where's his support? Where's his, his what's that man, Steve Baio or Scott Baio, the act? Where's his actors and musicians and tractor pulling friends? Like, where are these people at? Like, come on. And then the 10 of Wands and the Sun, he's burdened by the exposure. Mind you, I did not say what is going on. I said, how does he feel? He feels burdened by something that he can turn off. You don't have to watch Obama's speech about you. Turn it off. But narcissist, Page of Swords, negative news, the magician. Obama has power over you. And I'm going to be petty in this one. I get a kick out of that. I get a kick out of the fact that he has power over you. I really do. It's that Kenyan magic. That's what it is. It's that Kenyan magic he's pulling out. You can't resist it. Just give in to it. If I knew some words in Kenyan, I'd say it right. Submit to it. That good old Kenyan magic. He has so much power over you. I seen that. Okay, I'm gonna be petty one more time. Tiffany Trump looked ridiculous. When she walked on the stage and she's like blowing kisses to the crowd, she looked so stupid. Like what are you doing? Oh my God. Like she was the Duchess of Trumpville or something. Like, what is happening right now? They don't even know you. Oh. And that's all he's got. He's got his kids. You ain't got no. You got your kids and Ice Cube and Kanye. I ain't fooling with you. But I'm sure he has a LGBT following somewhere out there because I mean, LGBT community is people too, so I'm pretty sure they're stupid among them. She just looked ridiculous. I did a reading on Ice Cube a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago. It was like a week and a half ago. Something like that. They have an agreement. He's saying he's not a Trump supporter, but when you support Donald Trump, you're a Trump supporter. So I don't know what kind of word game we're playing here, but anyway. So let's look at the Supreme Court for November. And there's gay racists. Like, you're being hated your whole life, and yet you find it in your heart to hate other people. Like, I don't understand. Supreme Court for November. Page of Cups. The Star. The Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Swords. Two of Pentacles. King of Swords. Ace of Wands and the Magician. The Emperor. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Wands. 10 of Wands. They will be burdened with cases naturally, because that's what you do. When we start with the Page of Cups and the Star, there is someone new here with the Page of Cups that does, it's good news for some people, but we'll say it that way. For the future, especially, has something to do with someone trying to change their fortunes too. With the Two of Pentacles, struggle to juggle, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, this is a time. That's a time. This is two futuristic cards. This was set up to be a futuristic thing. There is some worry also about the election here with the Emperor and the King of Swords trying to maintain power. There is some worry about that people believe that the reason she's here is to try to protect Donald Trump. It's not him. It's the whole platform of conservatism. So it's not, he's just a byproduct. Your word of warning is the Seven of Pentacles. This is not a permanent thing. Something is going to be reaped eventually. Something is going to change here once the season changed. So it's kind of like, I'm not predicting death or anything, but it could be somebody else's is going by the wayside, and there's going to be a new plan. Going forward, in the Ten of Wands, we start this fight all over again. So they're also having new cases and a new fight. So it seems as though they're going to undergo a change of some sort. This is when the seasons change. So this might be 7 months from now. So we'll see. I just want to do a general. I ain't want to read on her. I don't really. Oh. I love my cards too, Bright Oval. There's 123 of them. I don't really have one out there that I just want. I think there's one that I might get. But anyway. What else is on here? I think that was it. Got R. Kelly and Wendy Williams. We'll do those later. And Trump's debt. I'm going to do a general read on that, on his debt. Is it going up? Is it going down? Well, it's going up, I'm sure. But that's just me. Tell her I have 120, so you're doing all right. No, I didn't do the reading on Ice Cube, though. Is that her name now, Bologna? You can, foolish. Just keep doing this. You can. That's what I heard, Desiree, is that they said that she needs rehab now, like right now. So what was I doing? Oh, his debt. Hi, Judy. See, Asantiwa, that's what I'm saying. Like, why is so much focus on Ice Cube and Five Dimes and that other fool with the big cheeks? What's his Kanye? They don't speak for Black people. At all. Like, stop it. Ice Cube don't know me. He ain't did nothing for me. He ain't came over here and said hi, bye, cat, dog, nothing. So what? Why would I be represented by him? Page of Wands, Page of Cups, his debt. Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So Kanye speaks for Kanye only, exactly, and a couple of pharmaceuticals because I'm pretty sure he needs it. So Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. There is a renewed interest in for whatever reason. Okay. This is saying something else here. There are two kids here. Boy one, boy two. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords. There is a need to move money, but you can't. Knight of Wands. There is a need to move it, but you can't. It is out of balance because of new information. about, oh, I guess his secret accounts that he has. Because now you're being looked at. Now, mind you, this is all relevant after he's out of the White House. None of this is relevant now. So he still has 3 months to try to change his fate, to try to make sure that he can move money where he needs to, because he's definitely not a billionaire, but he's not as rich as he claims to be, number one. But what he does have, he needs them to, because they're his people who work for his, they're labeled by Google as businessmen. The boy 1 and boy 2. And so since they still run Trump org, they need to make sure that he's got $58 to retire on when he get out of the White House. So it didn't tell me about his debt, but it told him that he is scared about his money. So boy 1 and boy 2 is supposed to go and move some things around for him. Okay. Well, let's look at her since I brought it up. Let's look at Wendy. Let's look at Wendy. I'll do this first. The Andorra. Because her staff said she needs to be in rehab yesterday. She is spiraling out of control. There's the moon. The moon, like in this deck, is like the sun in tarot. It's illumination. Finding your way through the darkness. There's the Harlequin. The Wizard. Uh-oh. Come back. Donald Trump ruins everybody's reputation. Even if, Ice Cube said that he's not a Trump supporter, you are a Trump supporter if you support Donald Trump, sir. So you messed up your own reputation. So we have the moon and the minstrel. The moon is seeing through the darkness. The minstrel is the entertainer. So you can see what's going on. Because here with the Harlequin, she's trying to cover it up, but those around her have already sort of spilled her tea in the street. The wizard and the seer. There is also someone, her life and its direction. Like she's suffering from her own influence. I think if she could back away from the show for a year, then she would be all right. Because she needs to go and get her own self some help first. But when you have to go out and be the entertainer, there's nothing else you can do. Well, nothing else you feel you can do. You just have to put on the mask and go out there. But she's not strong enough to do that and to continue that. And then she sort of falls in line with things she's done in the past. And her hindrance is her reckless action. Well, there you go. Let's see. Let's see. To do the Hermit. Isolation, Queen of Wands, somebody. There's two people around you here, or there's three people around you there, and those three people have sorrow and grief. Then there's Temperance. Very, 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 very fitting card. Temperance is healing. It's balancing mind and emotion, or logic and emotion. It's also a card for sobriety. So this is something you need to do. These three people here are represented by the Three of Swords. You have made you some you have made you some, I won't say enemies, but the people around you who can help, you treat them as though, I guess they brought it up to you that maybe you should, correct yourself. You should do something with yourself. There's two men and a woman here. One of them is probably Suzanne. And then there's some heartbreak. You lash out. You're an emotional person. Nothing gets better until you try to make it better. Now, she can get herself into rehab. She's done it before. So hopefully she'll do it again. Because when she was leaving her husband, she checked her own self into the little halfway house. What a mess. Her son's still there, but he's grown. I think he's off to college and all that type of stuff now. Donald Trump, that's who knows. Oh, well. I can't watch because she always in my damn business. I can't stand paparazzi, so I can't help you. Yes, she's been getting a lot of negative publicity. I think Tyra Banks is just on the wrong show. Like, she's getting nothing but negative publicity. Negative reviews, I guess I should say. No, they're not pulling cards, Larry girl. They're pulled to those cards. But thank you. Oh, Lord. Oh, Tress, let's say you separated your name now. I need to, okay, so reading over. Okay, this is what I want to do next. I watch gaming channels all day too. I want to try to make a gumbo, right? I want a sausage gumbo. I don't really want, I definitely don't want seafood. Seafood is a no-go in this house. Well, for me, my brother likes it. I don't like seafood. But I want to make a gumbo. That's what I want to do. So I think that'll be the next thing I do. I ain't going to make it today, though. I need to YouTube it and all that kind of stuff. I need to do, see, Cat Funk, I was going to do a deck, like going through the decks like I used to do, like a deck display type of thing, but I threw away all the boxes. And so I can't say, oh, this is the such and such deck, because I don't have the boxes, because I don't need the boxes, because I'm not collecting them. I use these. And so, and I'm never selling them. So I don't need the boxes. So that's where we are right now. But I still want to do one. I'm going to try to cook again, but I need to watch a YouTube video on how to make it first. I like andouille sausage sometimes. I'm more of a smoked sausage person myself, but I do understand tradition. I don't want chicken in there. Chicken is normally what we use, but I don't know. I ain't in a mood for chicken right now because I just had it all last week. So Jules, you have an allergy or you just don't like it? So we'll see. I'll YouTube it and see what it looks like. And everybody in my family knows how to make it except me. So I can't eat smokes. I don't like fish, period. Yeah, well, see, we just had Popeye's chicken, which we still have, and something else that we like. I'm chicken now. I'm tired of chicken. Oh, chicken and dumplings. Actually, my sister yesterday was calling my brother, so we go to him because he knows how to cook everything, and so he told her how to make it over the phone, and that actually sounds really good right now. Is a chicken and dumpling, but I don't want any chicken. So I was going to go gumbo and then put in some sausages in there. I don't even know if they have andouille sausage at the grocery store. We'll see. Hi, Patricia. See, that's what for the past 3 days, that's what we've been eating. I actually had hamburgers yesterday. It was so fantastic. I ate half of it, and then I ordered some Longhorn hot links when I was in Florida. It cost me $100 and something because you have to pay for all that kind of shipping and all that. But God, they were fantastic. I'll get a meatloaf doesn't sound bad, but we just had beef for the past 2 days because we eating hamburgers. Because I ordered a big giant thing when I made the lasagna of hamburger meat, but I only used half of it. And so then we took the other half and ate hamburgers the past few days instead of chicken. So yeah, that's what he was telling me about the roux. Make sure you do the roux right and this all. I'm a YouTube it. We'll see what it looks like when somebody does it in front of me. Oh, that sounds good too, Deb. I think I'm just hungry right now. That's what that is. I woke up. Okay. You ever had this happen where you go to sleep and then you wake up, but you don't know whether it's 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? That's what happened to me yesterday because I knew I had nothing to do today. So I'm like, okay. I went to sleep and I woke up. It was dark outside, but the clock said 7. And I'm like, is it 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.? Or the phone said it, and it doesn't give you a.m., p.m. So I actually looked at the weather thing, and the weather thing said 7 a.m. I'm like, okay. Like, I literally slept for 15 years. So I was thrown off because it was dark outside and everything every day. So I didn't eat nothing yet. There's nothing down in there in that kitchen I want though either. There's cheering in these neighborhoods. I don't know if they do trick-or-treating around here, even with the COVID and all that stuff. So I might need to go and get a candy or two just in case they do. I couldn't imagine you'd want something from somebody's house right now, but I don't know people. I don't know how they do. And we live in the type of neighborhood where they just let them run down the street with no adult supervision. I've never had Jamaican food, period. I get a lot of time people ask me if I had jerk chicken. I'm like, no. There is a place here, though. There is a, I did. I got the candy. I just need a bowl, I think. Because I got this. It's already open. Somebody must have ate some. But I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure they're not going to do trick-or-treating, but, you know, just in case. I'd hate to be the one person that didn't give them nothing. So, but there is a place here that sells Jamaican food, and it is always busy. Always. Ooh, don't give me no liver. I was traumatized. Go deliver the candy. You love it all? No. I can't. I can't at all. Not even a little bit. Yeah, that is bad. They can't do nothing. Black Friday is pretty much canceled in a lot of places too. Like this pandemic really changed the world, didn't it? Well, I guess it was supposed to. Donald Trump did too, so there you go. Ooh, oxtails sound good. I ain't had those in a long time. Maybe I'll make those. That's just boiling. I know how to boil. I need that. Oxtails. I need to see what they have first. I mean, I don't really live by the most stocked up grocery store. I mean, you're going to get pork chops and beef. That's pretty much what they got. So we'll have to see what else they do have a little seafood, but a little seafood. I feel like I live in Texas again. It's all steak and steak and steak and pork chop steak and steak and like, oh my God. That does sound good. Good old soul food. Oh my God, Joanne, that does sound nice. Let me find my oracle cards first, and then I'll ask. That's what I was looking for, and then I didn't see. I don't want those. Wisdom of the Oracle, where art thou? Oh, fine, I'll use these. I'm not looking through all that noise. What are we supposed to learn from the pandemic? Now, I can't be vegetarian. I can go vegetarian for, a short period of time, but I can't be a vegetarian. Because at some point, I'm going to need a hamburger in my life and not one that's beyond meat. I need a real hamburger. Like an actual dead cow hamburger. What are we supposed to learn? The path. The void. Will. No, my brother was getting the crock pot and he did not get one. He didn't like the ones there or something. I don't know. The path, the void, and will. No. I need my wisdom of the oracle. That's what I wanted. That's what I got to find. I got to dump all this out on the floor, then that's what we do. There it is. What are we supposed to learn from this pandemic? What can we learn from this pandemic? Now I'm starving too. What are we supposed to learn from this pandemic? Yang. Time for a nap. Regeneration. TikTok. Deep knowing. It just tastes like stewed meat, basically. It's just like a beef. Cat fong. This is what it tastes. It tastes good. Seasoned meat, that's all. Yang, time for a nap. Regeneration, TikTok, deep knowing. What are we supposed to learn? There is a connection to higher source. Now, here's the thing. It is not necessarily what do you need to learn from sickness, as in, take care of yourself, blah, blah, blah. You are supposed to be still, be quiet, and listen. You are supposed to, this is what the quarantine actually was supposed to teach you. Sometimes, let's say, for instance, you have something that Spirit is trying to tell you. But every day you get up, you are bombarded with distractions. Now, they may not be horrible distractions, life, your family, work, so forth and so forth. And then along comes the spider. Along comes the pandemic. And now you are forced to be inside. You are forced to be alone. You are forced to take the time to take the time. And then listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you. What are you supposed to learn? You are supposed to learn how to do this on your own. Because just because you're at home does not mean distractions go away. But now you have less of them. So you're supposed to learn how to take time to listen to your spirit, to listen to your higher knowledge, to listen to whatever it is something is trying to tell you. Sometimes life just gets in the way. This is why, if you believe the story of Jesus, that he was here in the first place. God put himself in the position so he knows what it's like to be you. So this is understood, that you have life, you have distractions, you have whatever, but you do need to, at some point, take the time and listen. To introspect. Page of Wands, messagings. 3 of Pentacles, collaboration. 8 of Pentacles, daily life. 10 of Cups, harmony. Death, changes. 5 of Wands, conflict. Go inside. Life happens. Like I said, he knows what it's like to be you. To have to do crap. Jesus may be a traveling preacher, but he had a job. He was a carpenter. So he knows what that's like. He knows what it's like to be you. To have to get up and do things. But it is very important. There's 3 things, your health, your spiritual health, i.e. spiritual chakra health, and you taking some time to commune with yourself, your spirit, your saga, as I say, your spirit, angels, guides, and ancestors. It is important for you to do that on the daily. Now, that does not mean you have to go into deep meditation and prayer and take 400 years and do chants and ohms and all this type of stuff. You can do it in 5 minutes. If you're in the shower, you got to wash your behind anyway, do it then. If you're walking to the car, do it then. If you're walking into work, do it then. You have some time. You just have to recognize that you have that time. And then use it. I don't have time for this. Yes, you do. The pastor once said to me, well, he said to everybody, but he once said, people love to say they don't have time, especially to talk to God. But if you're in the grocery store and you're in a hurry and you're trying to get this and trying to get that, and there's somebody you ain't seen in 15 years, you will stop and have a little small conversation with that person, which means, oh, you did have time. You just thought you didn't. Until something you wanted to do came along, and then there you go. Learn how to talk to God without asking for something. Pandemic is scary. You don't need to take it away from you. Just ask to keep you safe. That's it. And then use your brain. Go out with your mask and all that other kind of stuff. So there you go. And maybe now you'll appreciate other people because you had to spend so much time away from them. Well, some people anyway. Forced to be still. Yep. People get spiritual when they lay in hospital beds, staring up at the ceiling. They ain't got nothing else to do. Now, all of a sudden, you want to get spiritual. You have the time. You really do. Yeah, talk to them without asking for things. Just check. My blessed one. Bye, Lily. I want to open the window, but then I don't want to open the window all at the same time. And the blind is crooked. It's wearing my whole life. It's 57 degrees outside. If it's not raining, oh, well, I can't say tomorrow, but whatever day, if it's not raining, then we'll do the readings outside. That's what I wanted to do. But it's raining. And water not so good for the cards. Yes, pray without using the words me or I. Yes. You don't need nothing. Then pray for somebody else. They need something. Or just do a gratitude prayer. Thank you for what I do have. I'm starving. What shall we have today? What shall we have today? I'll make a salad. I got salad stuff. That sounds like a good idea. That sounds like a good idea. No, I call it junkie salad because I put everything in the world in there. And so that's what I'm going to do. I don't have everything, and I need to go get some stuff then, don't I? I don't feel like walking in the store. Because I put... No, Sandra. Lettuce, tomato, cheese, pickles... No mushrooms. No, I can't. No, they don't taste like nothing, but I don't like the texture either. Crouton every now and then. I don't know. When you get soggy bread in there, it's all right sometimes. But I do like the crunchy. What you call those little crunchy noodles type of deals? I like that. I do like not crunchy noodles, but crunchy onions, the fried onions. I like that. No, I don't like water chestnuts. I had some that I put in the stew, and well, I won't say I don't like them because they don't really taste like much. I didn't care for them then. I probably would like them in the salad though, because when I put them in the stew, they look just like the potato that I also put in there. And so when you went to get what you thought was a potato and it was crunchy, that threw me off, and then I didn't like it. But I didn't even realize I put them in there. I just put a bag of mixed vegetable in there too. And so they sort of came along with it because I just started grabbing stuff at one point. So, yeah, there's that. So, I'm going to go in about 4 minutes. It'll round us off at 3 hours. And then go and do something else. Go feed my big face. This is why I'd never had friends. No, black olives. I don't like black olives at all. Oh, chili sounds good. I've never heard of cheese soup. What time Sunday? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You know what? A friend of my brother's, he didn't eat fruit either. And he only ate really spinach, lettuce, and carrots. He wouldn't eat any other vegetable, but yeah. Oh, see, I can't with the like I like hot, but when it's like when it's more heat and you can't really enjoy it like big giant spoonfuls of it because thank you, why not, Lisa? To where it's like it burns your mouth and your stomach and your throat and your everything else. Now my brother, he likes supernova hot too. Like yes. He likes choking hot type stuff. I can't do it. I like kale. We'll come back and see his foolish tarot. I don't have a schedule though, so it's kind of just I pop up out of nowhere sometimes. I'm gonna go put the kettle back on, make me some more tea. I've run out. And then drink this water too. I got a thing with the thing in it. You know, the water with the infuser. So it's got lemon and orange in there. So that's what I've been drinking for 2 days. Yes, he liked that choking hot type stuff. I can't do that. I don't want to die eating foods like that. Just no. So anyway. Walnut pieces in your oatmeal. Okay. Oh, you can do anything in some oatmeal, though, seem like. Raisins, walnuts, blueberries, Scotch bonnet. Okay. Well, I'll see y'all later on this week, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I love the infused. I've had it before. I just didn't have this one before, but I've had one before. It's amazing, depending on what you put in there, I guess. But yeah, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'll see y'all later on this week. What is this? Wednesday? Yeah, I'll be back, I'm pretty sure, before Sunday. Especially if the rain holds off, we can do some readings outside probably. So I will see y'all sometime later on this week, as Sunday's live stream is on Becca's channel this week. And so I'll see y'all later.